tonsu Old Town Caterpillar and Manya won Kanyame Nsuta Kwachi Dida Amangwa Sepa Solo Sewia Boaso Chris Kote Da Sibre Information Center Central Market Chinyame Information Center Abram New Town No Weapon Patasie Enkachi Offenso Masi New Life Information Center Mansfield Dubiamanse South Maranatha Information Center Offenso Kokote Ahene Mata no Dumasi Jesus Rain Information Center Atwama Ofuodia Jasi Jenjen Jasi
Oyerepa News.
Oyerepa FM 100.7 or my mama chama makwaba abaya no panu nsia kase so ene openi mabo so me de toso du miensa e wo mfie mpinu ene aduonu miensa emu na yensama ye de bra mo ni animu bi eni
Emrase beyafo akwasetena akwafa trumuntu ne ho nanso wantima nwie pote mfia anas asotwe pote a woye bia wo se bata ho
Ghana mampani ho kani Rebecca Ekufuado de atodwa se na niso ade huru pa na ne mpaye ne se ebeduru mebi oman Ghana ebenya wo ba ya obeye mampani
etiamra se obeto kasiu se obetena Ghana ha anas wo de bekwa amanane na woni license ehu a emre ne bediwu
Oswafo be de akira wo hwe emma mema ene asetena mu yedi ensam so e de atodwa se school feeding program no omatumi aye nhyehyɛ ya ma omode nkwala 3.8 million ena aka ho
abusansam no edoso atifi nsam de amamu sofo rakwese yanka nche mo se ono ne akurase doctor no ya se wato nsam ntentan wi cigarette na pese oja na aba ho ano no wafu aye kese aboroso opese esote a eno ano ema candidates si gonorrhea ne sisi yare mema ye mere wompemu sciatica ne diabetes ene yare ahodo nyina kohunu sofo rako heba o kumase braman thank you Jesus fiwa obe braman Pentecost Auditorium friend 0248 672271 Newman College osebra ne besua sedesi ENS degree in nursing diploma in nursing public health and hack baby abede nyina mo demonstration room teacher for na bin and school for loan no begibi oye morning evening and weekend nti do open wo twiso kwada so atwoma tachiman and omo bibia ni afre 0574 661117 midima for herbal clinic Dr. Tam da so no papa wey wona de bread to yare ne so no bowura kwaye no mu twitwa no hinini no tahinini saa no bra na nsuo no bobie gu so na onya hoden de aba wo ba wo yare no tam to so ta na ekọ pokua se mayira ena bo kwa agogo haye 0244774282
ya soma no pay be Maame Efia Nyarko papa bi mini be ma
Oduefour nana sabere pinoman nana penkra hene chia me abusafo nsam no eniem emrase bejefie edahodada ya awose oje mra betumum ne efra no proper human sexual rights and Ghanaian family values bill ya no eba be mra ni nyina se yemma kwan ma oba nware yonko ba be ma nware yonko be ma nya trumuntu be ma nkware aboa oba nkware aboa onsesa na bose ni nyina aka ho bi sa LGBTQ+ bill no na enu ada okomra se bejefie no orabo kwame anyimadu antwia ona committee no ya na hwe ni nyina so constitutional and legal affairs committee no oda no de betu dwasen omaje tum se woye bi ne echewa wasotwe ne ye mfinhia miensa na so mo che se ebisika enye mfinhia miensa ni enum ema hono de wantima si gina ekra se ebiese na yenti wura anyimadu antwi.
Speaker, I hold the original appeal that was filed. Even though we run to the wall under clauses 19 to 23. This is what the proponents have as part of the memorandum to the bill. Clauses 19 to 23 deal with the protection and support for victims, accused, and other persons. These provisions are included as a recognition of the distinction between lifestyle activists and persons who engage in the acts prohibited by the bill as a result of social, cultural, medical, psychological, biological reasons. This is in recognition that as minorities, These persons need the support, protection, and love of the majority to help them overcome their vulnerabilities and to give them options so they may be helped. It's only this portion I want to read. But Mr. Speaker, in course of the consideration, this is what I already informed members that we needed to iron out this. And most of the religious bodies were supporting the fact that they would give people who are prepared to go through reforms the opportunity to go through. If we make a strict law that if you are found guilty or you practice in this, you don't have an option. Mr. Speaker, we don't have a community service. That would have been severer than giving the person a custodial sentence.
Eni amuti ya Honorable Kwame Enyimadu Entwi on the chairman ewo Constitutional and Legal Affairs Committee wo mrahye bedwafie no mu na owura Sam George eka wo mu a saa beli wo mu na bobo ano etu anamodi eti we de kwoto mrahye bedwafie wo sen sa wo hwe a said na nka obi bia ye de kɔ penalty unit ni mu no wo mu ye fro na ye hunu se emfie miensa enan anase num te wo se sa mbra no wo mu fi wo mu ne hwe ni ye pa.
Now, with the engagement we have and the intentment not to be only punitive but restorative, the question arose that if you use the first degree felony, which is what is in 104, you are looking at a minimum of 5 years and a maximum of 25 years, which appear to be too high-handed if you were also looking at restorative. If you were looking at only misdemeanor, that also appeared to be too lenient, not to act as a deterrent. And that is why we suggested a second degree felony, which is not in 104, which then sits in between the misdemeanor and the first degree. And that's why we suggested that the maximum should be 5 years, 3 years. But I agree with the position of the majority leader that in that case, we should then get an advice on what the minimum penalty of 750 units is concurrent with. Is it 3 months or 6 months?
Ura Sam George enono na nuache no Speaker of Parliament Ura Alban Kingsford Sumana Gbagben eso ewie bibia.
If it's the pleasure of the House, I would defer putting the question on that and leave it with the draft person to capture it. The position now is that usually before we go through the third reading, they would have compiled our decisions, brought it to us. We'll go through to make sure that our decisions are really captured before we do the third reading. And so there should be no fear. With this, we defer question on it and we refer it to the draft person for the appropriate rendition.
Yo, any Speaker of Parliament, Ura Gbagben.
Yetwa kasiaba no so e dia ma na Ghana mampani ne ho kani eye Maame Rebecca Ekufuado na University of Professional Studies o mabonaba so ya yama no honorary doctorate degree na enumu no na wo kwaje abaso bono chema na ni kunu aboa no wakwanu asa hodo bebre so enu nti wo bonaba so na bekro no wan so no wo dedicate anase award na wanya no wo de magana ma tituru pa wo maboa ama ono ahwe wo masua won abedu mpempen so a ene watimi adui wakasa na ocheche mu se wono na koma so ade nyina ne se ma ene nkwala betumi adi ye no nti ene wo ya adoye mama ene nkwala bebrebe no mo na da na koma so wo ne hyehyeye ene ne bibia mu se ema ebre enu nti se ma tumi di yi a na chese ne nyina akoyi
leaders of this noble institution for their foresight and dedication to the entrenchment of UPSA as a renowned center of excellence. As you can well imagine, I have been involved with women and children all my life, which took a particular turn in 2005 when I helped establish the Infanta Malaria Prevention Foundation with some remarkable women to assist efforts to eradicate malaria, especially in children and pregnant women. In 2017, when I became First Lady, I established the Rebecca Foundation to support the well-being of women and children in the areas of health, education, and women's economic empowerment. It has been quite a journey with its challenges and triumphs. Through it all, my dear husband, the President, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, has been my rock and greatest cheerleader. His mentorship and insightful suggestions have presented me with the opportunities to learn and grow. My success is his success as well. I am truly grateful to my husband. I have always known that all people want is a decent life. So, the desire to ensure women and children have a decent life has been my sole motivation. Rewards, recognition, and might I add, honorary doctorate degrees were never in my contemplation at any stage of my philanthropic journey. I simply wanted to make a difference in the lives of those who needed assistance. This honorary doctorate, in all humility, is for the women and children of Ghana, whose resilience and drive continue to inspire me. But, like Martin Luther King, I also have a dream. I dream that one day there will be a woman president in Ghana.
Ya Maame Rebecca Ekufuado Owurayere enono ebra UPS for ebo na baso na omama honorary doctorate degree eno odi to dwa wo se ne bota ya ba akopale na niso adi hu so ne se ebedu mrebi ne benya wo ba so obeya mampani e wo Ghana.
Three Crops Development Authority CEO Honorable William Ejapon Kwatu ene womu duadua cashew womu toto womu ya ho niam de kwa brochire ni nyina kwa akohia na waka kire womu se etia mara wo Ghana ha se obe ye adwumaku a obeto cashew anasa wo de bekọ amanane na wonni licenses ye chiwa amra ne obedi
na de mada na di wo ha akyem no Three Crops Development Authority Act 2019 it is numbered 2010 and no regulations and afena parliament passed last week me dey dey ekyem no yi entimin kan se mravo for mrana board TCD o na se establish TCD no and no ntwetemu anaba and the regulation 2023 of the Three Crop Development Act afiwe no ye be ma training or 3 places Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, for almost any area. Thursday, Friday, the Berne Kintampo, Ama more Bunubiso. You are near Cobble, near training here, a Quambia Pastor, the Church of the City of Music Casino, Conversano, the useless of Monucasino, Bepia, Sidabea, Obesi, Hata, Manawi, and I feel I am the near Passan to Chia, I face among the Cashinina, said the year by year registration, what some making, any last year making, near who. And register me any who we amount to Plata as a Kotokashi. No be at Nuguma, the Bereno, Nabria, or Chakona could go and so beside him, not Nigeria beside him, that is a performer a day, Yako, Yembese the Kofu.
Now, Honorable William Ajapo, every yano, and Ura Alex Ousue Jaya, one of your chairman, Cashew Traders and Exporters Association of Ghana. Now, was I a board member, and the two just say, and also Tiamra, say, oh, you're foreigner, ho. Ya beba Ghana ha unya lances no kura mpo a untimi nkwa akuafo no direct enkoto cashew no gise ufa Ghana adwumayefo no na omo no koto na bia wo so oto afuom ho sa na mra netie
bia oyo foreigner wa register duly or one a warehouse scattered around all the cashew growing areas ya ji atomo untimi nsinu kwan sa monto on the fold but ye ne say e hyase obefa Ghana ni weka na watua naka no watua na senate watua ni PAY no wadi Ghana mraso no di aye na dwuma enye so obie warehouse no no afini krom abetna ba bia akuani no no to e ba na sa unemployment na yesu wo ho no na de say e bekoso ana yen ye de etumi ya no ye de sekan be yeden e bedo
we ora Alex Ousue Jendo no na kura mu no national organizer Emma Cashew Traders Exporters ora kwabena Ousue edusu de tudwa say wo mani so ade hunu say wo mdua cashew no wo sponsor obi na nipa kora ne namu abaye MP na eba sa obetima abo mo pa wo nsemu
as cashew industry no you pese pushi no man for say or board ne so you pese okoye MP inti constituency asane manso across the constituency you pese ye boa no na oko inti e bese the constituency for no momwa no na mo pushi ni man say de be ya ebenya no e parliament na wetumi aboa ama cashew industry no yenso enya bi aka ho ye sha say ono na afi ye area hanso so sampa wenchi nkranza techiman yenso nyina enya bi ka ho a na aboa ya ma yenso enya voice ewo parliament
ora kwabena Ousue no national organizer Cashew Traders and Exporters
Oswafo be de akire ya wo hwe emma ene emabo suo mafe nkwala setem mu bambo ensem so ono ayamrahye bedwani wo Kwabre West abato mpesua so ye Kwabre East Honorable Francisca Otin Mensa na ono so de nsam tudwe cheche mu se eba no school feeding program ya omo ye edema nkwala aduane die ewo school mu fiti school ahyase no a se omo timi de nkwala makoma pepe miensa chi poso nwotwe 3.8 million peoples na aba beka ho na schools makoma mpim du ba ko 11,000 schools so na school feeding program ni bi ekoso ewo mai emu ni nyina ne se obebo ma nkwala dodo na no ya wo mo eni bi no so ani beje nwumasua ho no mu ko school mu benya aduane adi na abo wo nwumasua dada nyina
school feeding so aduane ayelo ano quality no exercise quantity also at say how we reaching out so see I have 3.8 million people out there benefiting from school feeding. Private school is the first one we increase number now yet we targeting all basic schools in Ghana. It's me now in Kuma and apart from that is teachers in Brown and yeah training then also here so private school like you to me I share the program and see and different from last region was financing the program.
We Honorable Francisca Otin na so hono ma osimpanimfo adidwuma bia be memes dashboard eno bibia ebo ma matumi abu nkontaye no ma hwede ekoso ewo school feeding no emu
we expect to say you bet me apoye so na ya sansa lunch friend school na dash na ya say monitoring evaluation of the programs private so like you bet me monitor private so you bet me evaluation because I know we are program no one to me monitor not to evaluation how would you know the fire program is
Francis Kawatin wonu ye osofo abedi akira wo hwema ne mema abosua fe nkwalemu asetena the minister deputy minister for gender children and social protection nenene
Honorable Akwesida Akobuate MP bosomo fra ho one ne mpanimfo te se DC Honorable Kofi Eduamoaten party mpanimfo abo anan akọ enwuma bi a hia so timeti wani no hwe ebi ye baabi obetimasi school dan ede ama wo mo de o ma sase de guso kakra de wo so mo yensesie na MP ene edi nkomo fa asa ne man ho
atubia say school pavilion na medisi menisi say me buom because ye mofra no eni baabi a omusua de okona class miensa omuti apate bia say mobokwa intimidate to me ho say mebo modern say meye nyame ncha de sisi DC a waba ene mpanifo ne assembly nyina ya kabuma bibia ni a ene education directorate no itu anamo bebre enye sabe atobia senko ana omuwo problem enra na SSC ekokuru bi efe no twapiase asore dan bienu Roman Catholic ne Pentecost for asore dan na omudi amaye mofra ne tina akohwe pictures ne bibia ho kohwe baby omuti a areho na SSC ni manimi ya mitibi make sure say pavilion no omunso ensa akabi anopei ye de anwea 2 trips ene cement ekohwa aye ready nkwantapon for ka ho ena free so omu SD school baby a GHS 1 to 3 omuti no in fact enye senke ko renovate enso enra ye ko no mamanfo na kire say so manfo chese baby a school no omani nye ho to makonya different site BS
na ene amuti ye Honorable Akwesida Akobuaten bosome fra ho MP enonom wasa to aso biem se wohwe ekwan a efri asiwa ekwa ko bobiem bofiedu eko ampaha ni nyina o chese o ma behwe ya da ma contract ntie ye behwe aye
fie besimi do na bekoye kuafo ne yakwan eho titiriu manamo bibria yetu a nana adodan kwakufu adone Alhaji Dr. Baumia enso approve na agric ministry adaroma a yekwan no free asiwa ekopem ampaha sisi nyankopon adom ya approve ama ene free asiwa enso kofa insoayem ekosi tebeso number 2 nso eno nso yewie ho adwuma nimanim ya ebehu se machines egu kwan so nti ye nigisem
Honorable Akwesida Akobuaten bosome fra ho MP ena akasai
First Vice Chairman, New Patriotic Party, or Doma, Epoye constituency, about one Persuano, so, or Bromantam, Yura, and Sony, Quabana, Pon, one day, a bank cratch a penny, ya, one word Doma, Crucino, Emu, Honorable Paul, a procutum Bema, a can't bomia, or much more, Matimia, and Shaye, boy said ye bay an education, no, ebetimi akoso, na said your watcher was say. And penny for 20 years, I say, Uko junior high schools, no ye JHS na. O mo to me, a young Kalama, come a 999 free school be a moo, ya more come mabo masha say this term no, and who entity ye mawomo, and no baboa, ebi or my dream and sana, or masha da kusuya term education, if it said you walk on to us also kumono, ne balasa, so war bros you in terminal, Nanibaya quantum pama, boamo mudru honoma, or my pabinet, no matter me, so I be the aboa or more ankasamo, a bra one could dine a bine, and I will be.
Yamra STEM education no crowd by and science, technology, engineering and mathematics. Yamra MP on the era DC and the assembly no ne education directorate ni na akaboma. Omo yen hyehyɛ so nko e wodoma East ya. Say STEM education no yeso ebenya bi e de akɔ. Say be ya ye de nsa no dwuma ne abɛfo kwan so e be ya dwuma. Dan say tem bia no yawe baba e ko school no wi a engineer ne ka na bi daase na okra no. Enti school bia no ya select nkra e wo ho. Nipa be 444. A weekend bia no ya start ya ye train our science and mathematics no any technology no into a classes at the moment the teachers and the facilitators are omo ye sa niam ni nyina no yes obemo mo incentives send atem bia so benya hode na ye.
Owura Anthony Opon were first vice chairman Emma MPP Maame Nyarko no Doma East constituency wo Bromantamu ne ene yete ye fan hyehyɛ wa ye no ho me kanfo bashaba electric house de amawa no pay esa afe anu ahia bronya nso de aduru a ye gi ahoho enu ti siesie ufio tomodofo na gi ahoho ma bronya no nye de beje kane ahodo ni bi ye de abegum wo pe chandelier light ye kane anso nso na ebi e wa ha gate light e wa ha corner light ceiling light LED light e wa 3 watts 6 watts 9 watts 18 ekosi 24 watts na LED light blue ne white nso ye will be ubenya steady lamp wa LED floodlights eno mo be Christmas convention be programs ahodro no mo meto bi na kanea no eye shire pane kura to form anadwo ubehu na wafa wade CCTV cables ne cameras no de odebebo indoor outdoor ene de twa no ho shia 360 degrees ni bi wa ha e ball screw holder standing fan remote standing fan ceiling fan air conditioning fan USB ewom ena socket is upe gold upe color bia ubenya bi gold ene silver na white switches wa ha adapters ubenya bi wa ha nom any accessories ahodo nyina garden light bedside lamp sports light ubenya bi ne wall light nyina ena ye cable no so ye papa the Energy Commission of Ghana ese ye ntone no a ena bo sheba etonti ye kanfoma obi ya sameka say ya no pay ya tutumika na bread Oyerepa ya bro sign mu ye ben Kumasi Central Prisons no run about na wo no oba ne ma obetimi abeto opema akoma konso obetimi ato akọ ena okoma me ata akofo dan nim e wo PZeta ye wo honom PZ dan foforo na mu so ye san wo ho ye ne kejetia new kejetia no edi nhwani mu 0541 125 0541 125 and 0322 030838 0322 030838 eso ye jawe so e dia no pa no si akase ya ye de be so ma no pe Oyerepa FM 100.7 so no esi hanom medi e de Maame Efia Nyarko papa bi mene menua be ma
Oduefour nana sabere pinamai nana penkra hen chairman Mr. Michael yaw esumai ono na yire Maame hana omo se krasa so bia nka mo nyina enne eye osai Peter Junior ni birthday osai Peter Junior yetafre no Skobo nana kane na oye sports prefect 2017 ewo asarbedi akon SHS
ananya yan Skobo nana de nyi yo no kwa
de small boy we 2017 ya no wi SHS akrokare
asarbedi akuje
ewo Sarebedi akon SHS ewo akrokare
SHS
on na sports prefect hono ene birthday osai Peter Junior nti nyame onka ho na ontrenim enkyerem
agofo ma no e the sports tidbits ebetus
Kojak Charcoal